Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerd Box. And as you can see from our previous videos, we do a lot of discussions, comparison, and debates. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button and also comment. And if you're new to the Nerd Box channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications so you know whenever we go live or when we post new content. That way that you're always up on whatever we're doing. And let's get right to it. So we talking about this Pokemon game today. So what y'all think about this Pokemon game? I know y'all got a lot of history with these Pokemon game, more than I got. So what y'all thought on it?
Well, for me, it's like I like how the dynamic of when you go in Pokemon battles, you can move around, or use the stealth mode, try to catch different Pokemon instead of going to battle, throw a Pokeball at it, boom.
Man, look, if I ain't played this game myself, man, I'd have thought this shit boring as fuck the way you just described it. Good lord, man. You gotta give me something, man. Give me some fucking meat, man.
Hey man, for me, I'm gonna just let y'all know right now, this shit is revolutionary. Like this game right here changes everything when it comes to Pokemon. Like being able to not have to walk through the damn grass. No, 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 no. You know, when the Pokemon come in, like it changes everything. Like actually being able to see the Pokemon out in the open, walking around. Not to mention the alphas, like the ones you don't want to fuck with, or you got to be ready if you're gonna fuck with them. Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy, man.
But when I played it earlier today, these alphas, right? And the ones with the glowing red eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, them shits pop up slow as hell, man. And I don't be like I be ready, but I don't be ready, and they just pop up out of nowhere, and I got to hurry up and hit this quick U-turn to get the fuck on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Like either you super prep for this thing, or them shits just jump on your ass.
or they
Man,
jump in your
it's
ass.
funny because like it's one instance in the game, which I ain't gonna really do no spoilers, but say for instance, you know how some Pokemon they the mother, and then they got their little kids with them. So one of the alphas will literally just freaking freak out if it catch you messing with the little kids. Like with their kids. Like they'll come running over there charging you. You might just get hit across the map with a hyper beam out of nowhere.
Really?
Yes, bro. Like
I ain't
it's
had that
I
happen
know
to me.
exactly
yeah,
what you're talking about.
That happened to you? Motherfucker caught you lacking?
caught me lacking, bro. It was a hydro pump though, but yeah,
Caught
blew
you
the
Okay,
doors
motherfucking
off
lacking.
my.
I got hit with a rock slide.
Got hit with a rock slide from
Yeah,
across the map.
yeah, man, it just hit me, bro. I didn't even expect it to start falling out the sky. It just got me, bro.
Dang. So about this game right here, what would you change? What would you keep though?
This like for me in general, like I feel like they taking the right step forward because this is the very first installment for them. Trying something new and the way it operates, the way it works. Of course, we already know Pokemon games, they ain't have the best graphics. They never do. But
Never.
as long as they improve that and then they add more stuff in the open world. That's one of the things that they really need. They need to add more things out in the open world. Um
Like
if you
what things though?
like say for instance, if they added more trainers out in the open world, more people walking around, uh and I could defend them for not having that because this the first one, and then this is also is based in the past. So would have been in the past, they already tell you, oh, it's not a lot of Pokemon trainers. For one, the city not really built up. It's literally just one big town that you at the whole time, like, and you just exploring. So yeah,
No, I would think that there's not really too many people walking around because I mean they state that people are afraid of the Pokemon because they don't know anything about them.
yep, exactly. So
Yeah, pretty
like
much.
this been said in the past, the Pokemon, well, no, the people that live in the town, they're all like scared. They're worried that something gonna happen, that they're gonna attack them. They think of Pokemon as scary creatures, you know. But you set up as a I can't even think of the name right now, but as a researcher, a galaxy team researcher or whatever it's
Yeah,
called,
that's what it's
your
called.
whole job is to explore, um, catch these Pokemon, figure out everything about these Pokemon, and make it so the people know that it's nothing to be scared about. Because the unknown equals fear, so it's basically like that.
Okay, I got you. Which is crazy is that they're afraid of these Pokemon, but they always got you going out and getting this research and bring this Pokemon back because I want to see how this one look. Like, are you afraid of something? But you always got us, the people, like going out looking for these Pokemon, bringing them back to you.
I think the
Yeah,
thing with that is they feel more curious to say, "I seen this one once before. I want to see how it really is." Like if this can help me, I'm gonna use this. But I don't want to do it because I don't know what's gonna happen to me. But so let me see one of these galactic team members will try to explore it for me, try to get some research for me to figure out if it's how dangerous this really is for me or not. That's how I see it
Got
with that.
got you. So I haven't beat the game yet, man. What like the length of the game? How long is this game, man? Is it all right, or is it just kind of like the rest of them?
this game, it really depends on the type of person you are. So like if you're just trying to burn through the story, it's probably like 30 hours, maybe
30,
even
35.
quicker than that. Yeah, 30, 35. Um, but this game got so much replayability because you literally trying to perfect the Pokédex. You got all these little things you got to do for a Pokemon. So like you might have to feed a Pokemon so many times. You might have to catch a Pokemon so many times. You might have to catch it while it's sleeping. Like you got a whole bunch of different tasks that you got to do. And the thing that I like about it is once you complete those tasks, it's perfected. So you get a higher chance of seeing the shiny variant of that Pokemon. So it's amazing. Like they did that amazing, man. Great job on that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
EJ, what's your man?
For me, it's like Todd said, it depends on the person. For me, I love it just because it gave me a chance to try to explore it instead of me trying to go through the store, get a gym badge. Oh, go to the next time. It's more like I can observe these Pokemon, try to see how they are acting a while. For me, it feel more realistic than any other Pokemon game. Just because it's most Pokemon, you can see Pokemon run away from you, or they gonna see them attack you. That's more
Yup.
realistic to me.
Is
So
more realistic. Fantasy is more realistic.
believe it or not, you gotta put some fantasy, got some realistic input onto it. Think about it, man. You gotta really think about it. Even though it's fantasy, it put more of a realistic input other than the you dying part. Because I believe that still could happen. But the thing is, if you go in the wild, you think a wild animal ain't gonna run away or they gonna attack you. It depends. And that's what the Pokemon game kind of seeing. But these animals got power. They got some special moves. They got abilities. It kind of showed you what they could do to you. You know what I mean? But I really
I
enjoyed it
got you.
because it took me a while just to beat the first boss. It took me almost. I got in the game for about 12 minutes, 12 hours before I got to the first boss. I ain't gonna front.
Hey
I
man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. You beat the first boss the first try?
yes. It, the first boss ain't bad because I kind of cheesed it. I was hiding behind the tree when I attacked. I just started throwing
That's
things.
sad.
You have
That's
behind
sad.
the tree, man. Come on, man.
That's sad on the
But
first boss,
but you
man.
wanna challenge me though. But you have
Hey,
behind the tree.
Arcanine, bro. You understand later in the game when you understand later because there's one boss that will get on your nerves and you'll find it out. I ain't gonna spoil it because Don he ain't got to that far. I'm gonna let him experience it for the first hand. So you understand
Nah,
what I'm
I'm
talking
not
about.
even, when I get there, I'm not gonna hide behind no damn tree.
That ain't the first boss. Everything else open area, so you'll figure
I
it out.
feel you. I'm not gonna hide behind no damn tree. That defeats the purpose of the fucking game.
No, not that one. Not that one. Not that
Well,
part.
I tell you what, that ain't no fucking realistic.
It's me running around the tree, let thing attack the tree.
Fuck is that realistic?
Hey,
Man, one thing I really want to talk about is in the first area of the game, which is not really a spoiler because it's in the first area of the game. There's a fucking alpha Snorlax, bro. There are so many people that then got tormented by this alpha Snorlax.
I was one of them.
See? Like everybody then got tormented by this alpha Snorlax. And that's one of the things I love. I'm glad they implemented that in the game because anybody know who played Pokemon games that Snorlax always blocking the road or Snorlax in the way, da da da. He's actually walking around. You might encounter him. Maybe he's sleeping or he is walking around doing different things. But as soon as he see you, man,
It's on site.
some novice trainers go out there. They go throw out their Pokemon, man. Hyper Beam, just eat them, gone.
On
Or he
site,
do
man.
a high power rush or whatever the move called, gone, like wiped out, just like that. Oh, and one of the great things about this game, all your Pokemon could get defeated, but you can still actually just run away. Like you don't black out. Unless now if you get hit and hurt, even if
Yeah.
you got Pokemon, you gone.
It's over with.
You out of it. You over. It's
Yeah.
over with.
Oh,
It's
so
done.
you
It's
can
done.
get hit while you battling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like
good.
it's so crazy, and they got it so realistic because if you too close to your Pokemon, while they doing a move,
You
oh
take damage.
they'll knock the hell out of you. Like
Dang.
it's dope.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's just so
Kind of
fun.
like some ground changing stuff they done added in.
Yeah. All they gotta do is improve the graphics,
Which isn't hard.
which isn't hard.
Well,
And
from us speaking from the outside of the damn house, it's not hard.
nah.
It's a lot more to
But
it than what we know. So
compared to other Pokemon, I mean not compared to Pokemon games, but compared to other games. And the other problem I think it is like Pokemon will probably always be on a Nintendo system. And we already know like they ain't really trying to go high definition, super graphics and all that.
That'd be
Like
amazing.
it's so many games that they put on Switch and they look like crap.
yeah.
But you put it on the PS5 or PS4 and it look freaking amazing.
But I mean I mean Sword and Shield didn't look that bad.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No,
that didn't look that bad. And you know, it's actually people that don't like the way that Sword and Shield look.
It's an
no.
improvement to me.
It's an improvement. What's an improvement?
How Sword and Shield look from the other one, because you got to think the other one's on the 3DS. So if you bring it to the Switch, the definition and the quality of it got way better. That's how I feel
Yeah,
about
it got better, but you know how people like to compare as far as the other consoles, the Xbox,
But I mean, it's
PS4,
pointless though, because you
Switch.
can't do a proper comparison because it's only on Switch. So there's no need to even try to compare at all because it's only on that one system. You're comparing. They should, if anything, they should compare it to the old generations.
it. That's how I
You know
do
what I
it.
mean? So graphic wise, which one do y'all prefer?
Um, the like it's grainy in a couple areas, like when you riding around or when you far away, high in the sky, it's grainy. But I think it's just because it's their first time doing something like this. Remember, this is the only game they ever did like this, and they bold enough to go in a different direction. So I give them the next game. The next Pokemon game that they come out with gotta be just like this. They know they killed it. All they gotta do is improve it. And it's gonna be better anyway because it's gonna be a whole new region. You're gonna have a whole new 8 gyms, and then it's gonna be filled with trainers and the world gonna be boosted up. You're gonna have a whole lot of different towns you could go with. So
Yeah, the world would be boosted up, but the only thing about that is more stuff to implement. To you know what I mean?
implement, yeah.
There's more stuff. They have to put more stuff in this world, so that's more complications for them. Like on this one, it's just waters, trees, and rocks, and whatever else.
And the
I
one
haven't
town.
got that. I haven't got that far. But once you start adding more people and buildings and stuff, I feel like it gets a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, for a game developer,
Yeah, like they can make the people in the buildings look
but
good.
that's why you got all these different people that be assigned. You got a graphic designer that just work on the graphics. You got people that just work on the art, and that's how it all come together. So you get
I mean, it was the same thing
2
for
to
this
5
one though.
years.
So
Yeah, but if they like they already had an idea for this. They already had their agenda set up where okay, it's just gonna be one time. So I feel like they really ain't had that much work cut out for them, and they wasn't trying to because this was an experiment. They didn't know if it was gonna be good or bad. But
And it's put out there.
yeah, it was like a test. But oh, they see they hit it out of the ballpark, so they automatically know, like, yeah, we gotta do this again. We gotta improve on it. And of course, they're gonna look at the reviews and they're gonna see the critics or whatnot. And I guarantee you, they gonna improve on what they need to improve on. Like it's not that hard to see what they need to improve on either.
And what is that
The graphics,
besides that?
like what I told you already, and the more people. One thing that I do want to see more of that I didn't mention earlier is like it's nice to be able to throw out your Pokemon and talk to them, and like if you throw them out at nighttime, they'll be sleeping. Like they need to have more animations.
Yeah.
Like for you should be able to feed them when you want to feed them.
So you
Like
say
just you know
so
um
when you say throw them out and talk to them, like what are you building like a relationship with your Pokemon, or you
Yeah,
just something that they just added in just because?
No, well, yeah, they just added it in, but it should have always been in the game. Like you know how in Pokemon Diamond you can have your Pokemon walk with you or they could be next to you. Um,
yeah, they can follow
in
you.
in this game you could throw all of them out and have them all sitting there around you.
Yeah,
You know, it'll be nice if they play around or you had toys for them to play with or you had different things where they could mess around and do different stuff. They got because
I got it. So I feel like they should have did that, as in you know how you go back to the town,
yeah.
like the I don't know how many times it is, but the one
It's
that
only
you
one,
started.
bro. That's
Okay,
what I'm saying.
so when you go inside this town and you know it's all over there and your Pokemon are fenced in,
Yeah,
they should have let
Yeah,
you walk in and interact with them like that inside of the fence.
yeah,
You know what I mean? They didn't necessarily have to do it out in open world because I mean, why would you just throw Pokemon out and have them play with toys? And there's other, you know, dangerous Pokemon out. But they should have had like that specific area for that, for to give you that option if people wanted to do that.
yeah.
yeah, that would have been a
Um,
good idea to do, but they just like I say, believe it or not, they had time on it, but I think they, for me, I think they kind of did put out a little earlier than expected.
it was rushed to me. So like
Yeah,
it was too quick. They just came out with Pokemon Diamond, and then that one was just a couple of months later. Like
Yeah, but I mean, you got to
kind of
think
rushed.
though; these games are in develop longer than just
Yeah,
release
I
this and
know.
come in.
Yeah,
So we don't necessarily know how long and how much work they actually put into the game. Me personally, graphic wise, I like how the graphics look. The only thing I don't like is the the distance and the field of view. I don't like that.
yeah,
Like I don't like how the Pokemon pop up and the trees and everything just pop out of nowhere. And then I like earlier today, I saw a flying Pokemon that looked like moving pictures, moving in frames.
yeah,
You know, if they fix those issues, it's perfect. It's
we'll see on the
perfect. Like
DLC.
that's my only issues with the graphics. Graphics wise, I like the way it looks.
yeah. And not make the open world so empty.
I mean,
What's
well,
the
I mean
thinking about
they can fix the empty open world with
easily.
DLC. You know, they can fix that easy. I mean, they can have it so I don't know how the ending is, but like the ending, if he goes back home, they can carry it on from there
Mm-hmm.
if they need to, and then or they can send him home or whatever, and he goes back in the past, but in a different time where people understand a little bit more. So then you have more people around because so far I only seen I've only had people battle me and they only had like one Pokemon.
Yeah,
You might catch one
it's
person or two.
it's trainers are rare in this game, which they talk about that and tell you that not too many will Pokemon in battle. It's only a select few anyway
Yeah.
because it's back in the past. But they already know from past games that they have they already implemented features where you could talk to your Pokemon, you could play with your Pokemon. Like I think it's just not there now because this game is focused on going back to the past. So they didn't have these features in other Pokemon games. They just got to implement it into the open world environment and the new factor that they doing now, and just make it more enticing. Enticing. So,
I got you.
Yeah, just
what's your thoughts, EJ?
I'm trying to tell you, goddamn, you pretty fucking quiet, ain't you?
I'm listening, man. I get some
Hey,
input
shit,
right
you
here
should.
too.
You hey,
I like
look,
hearing
look.
people's opinions.
You should have a lot to talk about.
No, you say
Seeing
you like people.
every
Well, hey,
time we record, your ass is playing this fucking game. So you
You
should
right,
have
you
plenty to talk about. This is your realm, son.
right. I love it, dog. I ain't gonna lie, I do
Like
love
you
it.
got pulled into a black hole right where you wanted to be at, and you ain't saying shit.
nothing.
I'm not trying to interrupt. I try to interrupt the man. I try to listen. Cause I ain't trying to
He,
interrupt.
man, look, he paused. He paused
I
for
was like,
you.
"What's your thoughts, EJ?"
He paused for you. He asked what your
I'm
thoughts
passing
was.
you the baton,
I'm
man.
trying to
Hey,
tell you, and you
I'm
let
about
it,
to
and
run
you
with it.
dropped
Let me
it,
run
and
with it.
we
Let me run
scratched.
with it.
We
I
scratched,
got
and
the
we out the
baton. I ain't
race.
dropped the baton yet. Let me run with it. Let me run with it real quick.
Shit,
But
hell, the race over. You can run.
hey, it's a marathon, bro. It ain't a sprint. It's a
Oh,
marathon. It's
come on,
plenty of race.
come on. What's your thoughts? Let's go.
Well, my thoughts on it is that, like, I felt it was a little too rushed, and it does got a little bit of the modern time, like fighting fighting these Pokemon, like fighting the totem Pokemon from Sun and Moon, or the battle of these wardens. It's like it's like going through trials. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Sun and Moon had trials, and these Pokemon you had to battle, and these totem Pokemon. That's what I feel like, but it's changed because it go through the past, so it make it seem like not everybody you can't battle everybody. The only way you can get experience is by just catching Pokemon or battling the wild Pokemon. That's how I feel about it. It's pretty fun. The
I'm,
thing I love the most about it is catching the alpha Pokemon because you can see a huge difference in
And the
size.
stats. Oh, and one thing that I love that I forgot to even say, I love the fact now that you can see the IVs of the Pokemon. Like that's a big change. Normally the IVs, the hitting stats, always been hitting. But you can actually see them now. So like you were saying, EJ, when you catch an alpha, you can already see like the stats is 3. You people already trying to max out the IVs
Yep.
and everything, you know.
You got the grit, dust, and pebbles and rocks and stuff.
Uh,
But then you get to
yeah,
get
yeah.
an egg move with it too. Every time you catch one, you get a special egg move. That that's amazing. But I remember in the game I had caught me two Pokemon of the same species. I caught two of the same ones. I caught an alpha one and I caught a regular one. When I threw them out, I said, "Damn, that's a huge difference right there." God damn, that look like a little baby compared to that one, man. And then you stand up next to it, it just looks down on you, like in a way it's kind of cool, but it's kind
don't
of
look at me,
intimidating.
bro.
Fucking
I
up.
love it.
The thing was muted.
So here's the thing, though. So you said you felt like it was rushed. What felt rushed?
Like I said, the thing about being rushed is they could have put more into it. In a way, say
Explain that more. Like go into detail about that. Like what do you mean put more into it?
you know that when it's I know this you go in the open world, bro, it's more Pokemon than that few, them five little right there, or that one over there. It'd be more than that, man. They could have did a little bit more with that. And they could
Are
have
you
put
speaking
more.
from real life experience?
Yes. But let me finish this. Let me finish
I
this
would say
off.
yes.
It could have put like this. There is Galaxy team members in the game. Why you only see only one person over here or one person over there, or they could have put a little bit more people in it.
I
Because
mean, I mean, you got to think though. I mean, they say it at the beginning. I mean, even though they're part of this team, they're still spooked. These people are still scared, man. They going out there and catching hands, bro,
they shouldn't
and
join the
having
team.
to
They
get
scared.
and they have to get rescued, bro. They're not fully comfortable like the actual player is going out here.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
like
We ain't got shit to lose. We just hitting the button.
bro, like this. If you part of the team, you gotta put down or lay down, man. That's how it is. If you don't want to be part of it, you gotta fold that flag, bro. I'm done. hold it, go. I'm out. That's what I feel they should have did more of, man. Just add a little bit more trainer, or for people that never played Pokemon before and start, they should have a better implement of tips. You know what I mean? They didn't do that too much because I got a brother
You
that
know,
played and he don't know too much about
but
it.
you know what, man? At this point, I'm pretty sure most of the people that play Pokemon more than likely is the ones that's playing this game.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody's not playing Pokemon at this point, they're probably asking somebody, where should I start at? And they're not going to tell them this game. They need to get their feet wet first.
this game right here is definitely paying homage to the people
the
who
old
play it
head,
on Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. Like,
the old
we
head.
thought something like this would never happen. We've been waiting for this for the longest. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's
I remember.
futuristic for us, man.
I've been in college talking to my homeboys, them man, saying, "Bro, it'd be amazing. You could just walk out and see the Pokemon. You could catch them and stuff
Yeah,
like that, bro.
exactly. We finally here.
But
They gonna do
I
more. I
mean,
feel they gonna do more too.
when you think about it, Sword and Shield really
They
was the
started it.
blueprint. There was the blueprint
Yeah.
because
They,
I mean, people they bash it all the time or whatever, but when you went out in that open field on Sword and Shield, you see the Pokemon.
actually, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start right there. What started was Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That really what started it.
Look, 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 look. I mean, if you want to what started it was fucking Pokemon Go. If you want to say,
That was them kind of implementing it. You talking about when you go to the safari, right? Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
that
that.
was them implementing it, testing it out.
Pokemon Go started it in that case.
You can say that.
This man said Pokemon Go.
Oh, don't act like you don't know.
This man said
Don't act
Pokemon
like
Go.
you
He
don't
said
know. Boy, I should have
he can.
recorded your ass that
I'm gonna let him
goddamn
say
night.
that. I'm gonna let him say that, man. I'm gonna let him say
I
that.
should have. I should have recorded you that night.
As far as the Pokemon being out in the wild, like actually seeing them, it was definitely Sword and Shield.
Yeah, but actually, like I said, let's go to me because when you first walk in the forest, you see all these Pokemon right there. Like Bulbasaur, Caterpies, and Pidgeys running around right there in front of you. That's why I said let's go. Sword and
I
Shield,
didn't play. I didn't play those, so I wouldn't
I
know.
didn't play Let's Go either. They didn't have gym battles. It was more. It wasn't
they
for
had
me.
gym battles. It felt a little different, not being used to the original format of it instead of just you if you play it, you understand what I'm talking about. It was a little different at the
Yeah, I
time.
thought they didn't have gym battles, but I guess they did.
And they did. It's like Gen 1. It's just like Gen 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But your starter Pokemon
Okay.
is a Pikachu or Eevee. You know,
Yeah,
there ain't too
I
much
knew that
fair.
part.
So where did Pokemon start for y'all though? Like where did all this begin? Where did the journey begin?
I'll start it off, man. I'll go first. You see the hat? You see the hat, bruh. Char, man, der. Like,
I ain't gonna
Char,
lie.
man.
When it started with me, I played the first and second generation, but it started when I took my brother's Game Boy SP, delete his profile, and play Emerald. And played it. And every time he got mad at me, I still did it anyway. That was my first start of it. That's my first journey. I remember like yesterday.
You wanted them.
I didn't know, but I wanted my old profile. So he got mad every
You
time.
wanted them.
He beat the whole thing. He said it
You
was
wanted
hard
it.
too.
All right.
Then deleted all that
That's
man
yeah,
artwork
that's
and
fucked up,
dreams.
man. What if
Just
somebody
torched it.
now what if your brothers did that shit to you right now, even though you don't have to? What if they
They
was to
did
do
that.
that shit to you right
I'm
now?
gonna say it. They did that to me. I understand what I did. Karma came back and hit me
Recently.
hard
Recently.
when I had Sun and Moon. Yes,
Mm, mm.
Hey, I'll tell you what though, that out of all the games, if your data get deleted, it's gonna hurt worse than the new Pokemon. It's gonna hurt fucking worse.
oh
10
yeah.
times worse.
That's why I
Cause
got
all the
Pokemon
shit you
Home.
gotta do and the stuff you gotta do for that Pokédex to perfect the Pokemon,
Man, I be
man, you
blowed.
lose all that, boy. You about to
I be
be hurt.
blowed. I be ready to
You
fight
Yeah.
about to
somebody.
be hurt.
I was real blowed at the fact that cloud save is not supported on this because I usually cloud save everything just in case something happens, but it's not supported on this Pokemon game.
Not yet. That's why I got Pokemon Home. So I could just transfer my Pokemon. Something bad happened. Well, at least I know all my Pokemon's over here. It's safe right now. That's what I
Gotcha,
feel.
gotcha. Okay.
I love it. I
So
love this game.
Dom, since you ain't that far as us, I just want to know what's your thoughts on it so far. Like, I feel like I ain't really hear your thoughts. Just you playing
I mean,
the beginning, you know.
so far, like, it's hard to put down. It's addictive, yes. When
It's a
you're
drug.
talking to the people, I hate the fucking dialogue. It's so fucking stupid and retarded. The dialogue, they they need to work on that. Like they need to find at least 3 people dedicated to making that shit make sense.
They
Cause
I can
talk.
see that.
what
The
I
voice
forgot
acting.
what mission it was that I was doing. This dude just walked in. It's like, hey, did you know this and this and this? Like, hey, I like your style. Yeah, we're leaving. And the professor's like, oh, he just left like that. Anywho, this happened. And it's like, what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean? Like
I
you
know
just
exactly
came
what you're
here.
talking about
It's
too.
like having 3 missions in fucking one. It's like it's like he
Yeah.
started talking and he talked and you forgot that you were saying something. And it's like, damn.
Now, one of the questions I wanted to ask you too was the fact because for me, I feel like it's more compelling with them giving you a list now of things to do for that specifically Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like for the Eevee, to tell you of all the evolutions, or
Mm-hmm.
catch them so many amount of times, or feed them so many amount of times, or
Or
catch
watch
the
them do
Eevee
the move.
uh while sleeping, or catch the Eevee without being spotted.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And then you gotta look at certain moves and everything too.
yeah. So
See, I
Hmm.
like that portion of it.
okay, but do you feel like it compels you more to actually want to complete the Pokédex? Like, because before it's like, oh man, I gotta catch all of them, but it was really no incentive behind it. You know what I mean? Now I feel like, for me at least, I feel like you actually want to do these things. You actually want to progress with catching them this many times, um, and being able to see that perfected on the Pokédex and having that checklist. You feel like that compel you to do it more?
Well, I'm not gonna say it compels me to do the whole checklist. It's more of I want to complete just that particular Pokemon. Like
Like your favorites, for instance.
for me, like just a little bit I played, it eats me because I'm seeing stuff that's completed, it got the Pokeball next to it, and then you go down and it's an empty fucking slot. And it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And you just run back in the wild, like you completely forget what you're doing, and you run back in the wild to try to complete that.
So yeah, so it's that same incentive for you. What about you, EJ?
For me, it's more like I I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love it. I ain't gonna front. I love it. It just
Love it,
it makes me
right? Yeah,
want
that's
it
how I
makes
feel.
me really
But what?
want to find my favorite Pokemon and complete it. Like
Yeah, but
Yeah.
are you completing the whole checklist, or you just completing it enough to get that Pokeball on the side?
I complete for most just to get through some of it. I just get
The
to check the
Pokeball on the side. Let's just say
Pokemon
the
on the side.
Pokeball on the side, bro.
But if I
Just
if
say the
I see my favorite
Pokeball on the
Pokemon, I do
side, bro.
everything I could to get that complete. That complete with my favorite Pokemon is satisfying. Like I did this.
Yeah. Like for me, soon as I got in the game, I was like, oh man, that Shinx. Yeah, I want a shiny version. I'm gonna make sure I perfect it. So I'm gonna make sure I do everything I gotta do to be able to get that increased chance of seeing a shiny version. And guess what? I got that shiny version. Look
So
beast,
you
by
have
the
to
way.
complete that particular Pokemon in the Pokédex to even be able to catch the shiny one.
No,
If you
you can
don't,
still
it make it
catch
easier.
a shiny. You can still catch a shiny person. I mean, I say person. Damn. You can still catch a shiny Pokemon, but the chances are just low. It's like 1 in 100,000
In 4,000.
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But like when you get the first ball next to it, it's like one
In
out of
400.
10,000.
it increases your
Yeah,
chances.
and then when you perfect it, it's 1 out of 1,000. So yeah, it increases your chances.
1 out of 1,000.
Oh, and then I had to do Scyther. Oh man, I finished Scyther too. One of my
I
favorites.
finished them. I finished that one. All right, I got a
Yeah.
question for y'all. What's Dom? You ain't got too far in it, but Todd, what's your favorite Pokemon in that game?
My favorite Pokemon in the game. That's kind of hard, man. That's really hard. Yeah, like my favorite is not even in the game. I don't think, which I haven't seen it yet. But always been a big fan of Tyranitar.
I
One of my
understand.
favorites. But if I got to pick offhand, I'll do three. Lucario,
He,
um, Arcanine,
mm-hmm.
and Bravavia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bravia or
Bravery.
yeah, the I love that bird Pokemon.
I
Mm.
understand. I like that. I like the Hisuian form of it too. It actually pretty.
Yeah, yeah.
It hits home with it. I feel it hits home with it.
What
For me,
about you
Gotcha.
though, EJ?
I end up liking the Pokemon Gudra. That's my favorite. I don't.
The
It,
dragon, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it made me feel so comfortable just having that Pokemon.
Mm.
I love that
So all
Pokemon.
right.
I love Fire.
No, you
I,
got it. You
Who?
got it. You got it. You got it.
I love
That was
Electabuzz.
only one. Where the three at?
I
I
mean,
got
you
Gudra.
decided to do three. Yeah.
You can't do no down
No,
one for
I'm gonna tell.
Pokemon.
No, I'm gonna be fair with it. I like my boy Gudra. I love Electabuzz. And then I can't you can't go wrong with Garchomp, man. That's my favorite right there for real from that generation.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
right. That's all right. We about to see where your heart at in a minute though. So we about to end it like this right here. In this last question, I can't answer this question because I ain't get that far. But we're gonna end it like this here. What y'all lineup look like?
All right,
Come
I
on,
got
talk
you.
to me
I
now.
go
Talk to
first.
me.
I go first. I got my starters. I got the Decidueye to start off with. I got me a Garchomp, a Gudra, a Electivire. Then I had me a Weirdair, and I had me a Cleaver. That was my
You had
lineup.
or you have?
Half. It's still there. It's still there. Strong.
Got you. Got you.
Okay, okay.
So hit us with it, Blaze. What you got?
All right, so me because of the incentive, I don't really have a set in stone team. Like I don't have a set in stone team because I'm always switching them out, doing different things. I don't even got everybody I want perfected, but Scyther, um, what's I got so many different ones. You just want to know who I got on the team, or you just want
I'm
to like if
saying,
I had
what's
a
what's on who on the squad?
You
bro?
got
Cause
you
you
tell me
can't carry all of them.
Like I
who you
oh,
finished the game with.
because I'm always. What'd you say?
Who you finished the game with. That's what you're asking.
Oh, okay. So basically, Scyther number one. Um, Number two is definitely got to be. I don't know who I finished it with though. But I'll just basically tell you the people like if I'm going to go fight, who I have on my team. I'll just do it like that. That'll be easier. So Scyther, Jolteon, Umbreon, Lucario, um, Gyarados, and I was switching him out with somebody else. Floteza.
Mm,
I do have
okay,
Staraptor on that sometimes, but that was my six though. I'll get the Alpha Staraptor in there every once in a while. I'm not gonna lie. You know that's my favorite
gotcha,
Pokemon. That's my favorite bird.
Bro, it's
gotcha.
hard because
So
my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no,
It's
you
hard
good.
because I literally done caught so many. So trying to remember who on my like who the team. Like if it was because this Pokemon is not set up to where you battling. You know, like you about to go get a trainer. They got
Yeah,
six Pokemon. I don't even really got to think about that. Like my one Pokemon could pretty much go through everybody except if I'm fighting an Alpha. Now if I'm going to go tackle an Alpha, I'm not trying to defeat it. I'm more likely trying to catch it.
I
So
want to make.
if I'm trying to catch it, I have my Scyther with floss swipe. So I leave it with 1 HP, put him to sleep or something like that, and catch him. Like,
And one more
Okay, I
question
got
for
you. So
how do
so
you
so
feel about
when
Alja and Scrum Styles? My bad, Dom. I had to ask this. This is my last one, bro. How do you feel about the Agile and Scrum Styles?
I think it's a dope implemented system. My only concern with that sometimes you'll do these things, right? You'll either hit the agile style and then you still won't go first. Or sometimes you faster than the Pokemon and they still attacking before you. That I don't understand. That's something they need to fix on that. Me and my other homie was complaining about that. But I like it. It's dope. It's dope
okay.
when it works.
All right,
Yeah,
so when this match gonna happen though? Y'all was talking. You know what I'm saying? This person say that right there.
Well, he already lucky that we can't battle in this game.
no,
Like you
I'm gonna
can't
say this.
battle.
I
Once
mean,
the
you can. No, no,
With,
no,
with
no.
DL
I mean, you
with
pull it.
DLC, we might get there. We
I
might get
mean,
there. I got
pull
faith.
it back. Pull it
I
back
got
to the
faith.
other one. Goddamn, pull it back to a past
Well,
Pokemon game. Goddamn, hey, it don't make no difference. Goddamn, make a difference. But you feel me?
we go to Sword and Shield, that's my best
oh,
Pokemon.
I got you.
Pokemon got you excited, bro. That's all it is.
oh, we gotta hurry up. That boy glitching. When it started glitching, man.
Uh,
Yeah, you glitched earlier today.
hey, it happens, but it's not bad. It's not as bad yesterday. Well, yeah, not as bad yesterday.
Tell them boys get off the goddamn Wi-Fi.
So yeah, this has been the Nerd Box, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, and leave a comment as well. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.